Welcome to PSM Perfect Solution for Maths. Today we are going to learn Arithmetic Progression, Unit 5 for the NCERT and Unit 1 for the KSEB. The thing which you are going to study today is derivation, that is sum of the first n terms of an AP. That formula is Sn is equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, where n is called as the number of terms, a is first term of the given AP, d is common difference. So we will derive this today, so let us do that. Coming to the derivation, that is sum of the first n terms of an AP, we have to derive this. The formula is already written over here, that is nothing but Sn is equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula. How we can derive this? So that is a question now. So to derive this, we need one example. I will take a simple example. If you will understand the example, the derivation is going to be a simple one. So I will take one small example. I will take one AP. So what is that AP is a simple terms, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So here 10 are the numbers. So 1 to 10 are the numbers we have, and all these things what we can see, it is in AP, because every number or every digit what you can see over here have the difference of 1 only. So that is a AP directly. So if you want, you can do 2 minus 1 is 1, 5 minus 4 is 1, 8 minus 7 is 1, and any two consecutive numbers you take and minus it, and you are going for 1 only the difference. So now what I have to do? I have told we have to find the sum. Sum means what? We have to add all these things. You can tell that we will add directly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and you will count that. But if the numbers from 1 to 100, what you will do? Then it will be difficult. So you will go for the formula. But here we have to derive that formula. So we can't take that formula and we can't find. So what we have to do? So here what I will take this one AP, I will write down, that is Sn is equals to, what is Sn? Sn is nothing but adding all the terms. So means a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus so on till how much? We have 10 terms. So a1, a2, a3, a4, a5, a6, a7, a8, a9 and a10. So here 10 terms, so I am adding all the 10 terms. Next thing is very important. You can see Sn I have written here a1 plus a2 plus a3 so on till a10. Yes. So now what I will do, same Sn I will take once again. I will write down Sn once again. But while writing now, I can write a1, a2, a3. Similar way, I can start from a10 to a1. Means I can write over here a10 plus a9 plus a8 plus so on till how much? A1. Like this way also I can write down, yes or no? So the total will remain same, because the same numbers, same terms I am adding reverse way. So similarly I have taken the terms over here. Now I will take the numbers. So numbers will be, so here the same thing I can write down here as it is. Sn is equals to a1. What is the a1? 1 plus a1 is 1, a2 is 2, a3 is 3. Like this way, 3 plus 4 plus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here you can see all the 10 terms I have written. Similarly, now coming for this. So now Sn is equals to a10. What is the a10? 10 is nothing but, a10 is 10 only. a9 is how much? 9. a8 is how much? 8. So similarly, what we have, you can see over here, that same thing I am writing over here. 7, then 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. So similarly I have written the numbers over here. This time here I have written the terms and here I have written the same number. How it will be? Now what is the next step? Nothing we have to do. Now we have to add this two. So here if you will add this Sn plus Sn, if you will add, don't change the sign now, because we are not subtracting, we are adding. I am talking about the addition. So Sn plus Sn, how many times Sn? 2 times Sn, that is equals to 1 plus 10, how much? that is 11. Directly I can write down 11, yes. So again 2 plus 9 how much? 11. 3 plus 8 how much? 11. 4 plus 7 how much? 11. 5 plus 6 11. 6 plus 5 11. 7 plus 4 again 11. 8 plus 3 again it is 11. 9 plus 2 again it is 11, and 10 plus 1 is again 11. So here you can see 2 times Sn is equals to 11 plus 11 plus 11. You have till last you have 11. So what is the next step? If you come still here, then it is a most of the final answer. You are coming to the final answer. So 2Sn we will write as it is. But coming to this numbers, so 11 is everywhere, yes. So if you have see here, if you have here 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, we can add together 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, totally 4 times, or totally 12. So what I have done, 3 plus 3 6, 6 plus 3 9, 9 plus 3 is 12. Similar way, the 3 is repeated how many times? 4 times. So 3 into 4, 3 is repeated 4 times. So 3 into 4 is also how much? 12. Same answer we are going to get. Similar way over here, we can add all the 11, 11, 11, 11. Or what we can do over here, 11 we can write once. And how many times 11 is repeated? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 times 11 is repeated. So 2 into Sn is equal to 11 tens are 110. So Sn we have to keep 110. This 2 if I bring this side, what will happen? Divide. So 2 ones are 2 5s are 10. 1 is left. 2 5s are 10. So Sn value how much we got? That is nothing but 55. Like this way we will find the value if you don't know the formula. By this we can derive the formula. Why I have given this example? Because we can use this example and we can derive that formula, that is Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. All of you note it down, because same procedure we will follow and we will find the Sn value. By we will continue from here. What we have done over here, two things. From here we will continue further. So remember till here, this is the derivation how we got Sn is equal to 55. If you want directly you can add 1 to 10 and you see the final answer will be 55. So derivation when it will come, so these two things are very important, reversing the way. Okay, now we will go for the derivation. Before starting the derivation, just you glance over here. The first term of an AP is A1, then it will move on to A2, then it will move A3, so on. We know the last term as AN. Yes. So the before last term, what we will write? That is nothing but AN minus 1. One less, yes. So A3, one less is A2, means one less. So AN, one less is AN minus 1. Before that, we can write on AN minus 2. So remember this, because in derivation we will use this. So an is the last term. Before last term we will write an minus 1. Before last term we will write an minus 2. Now coming for the derivation. So now the derivation starts from. So I will take let an AP is A1, A2, A3, so on, an minus 2, an minus 1, and lastly an. Why I have written this one, you understood, because I have given the explanation over here. So similarly, we want the sum now. We want to derive the term is sum of the first n term. So I will take Sn is equals to, that is nothing but A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus, because we don't know the what is the last term, so I will write so on. Then I will write an minus 2. Then I will write an minus 1, and lastly I will write plus an. Remember, last 3 terms, first 3 terms I have written. If you want, you can write first 4 terms and last 4 terms also you can write. Okay. Next one, in the previous thing, one example I have taken, and what I have done, I had reversed the thing, the same thing I have written once again. So I will write Sn once again, and but now what I will do, I will reverse the thing. So I will write first an. I will start from the right hand side to left hand side. An. Next an minus 1, the next one. If you want, you can put the bracket for this. So next I will write an minus 2. plus so on. Here I will write last third term, that is now a3, because we are going reverse way, yes, plus here what you have to write next, a2, and lastly I have to write a1. So what I have done over here, I have reversed the first, what is the Sn, what we have written the first, no, that I have reversed that and I have written this. Okay, if you have a doubt you can ask in a comment section, you can write the comment over there you have a doubt, or you can rewind this again and you can just glance at what you have written, the example you can check. So what is the next step? So next step is simple. Again, what you have to do, we have to add this. What I have done in example part, the same thing we have to continue. We have to add. So Sn plus Sn is nothing but 2 times Sn. Now, very importantly, the first over here 1, a1 we have plus an. These are not numbers, so we have to write as it is. A1 plus an. Next, again we have to combine. What we have to combine? A2 and this an minus 1 we have to add and we have to write. So a2 plus an minus 1. Next, a3 and an minus 2, that is the third thing. a3 plus an minus 2. So plus so on. We have to write again further. What is the further derivation we have? So see here, so on. After so on, what we have? An minus 2 plus a3. An minus 2 plus a3 plus an minus 1 plus a2. An minus 1 plus a2. Lastly plus an plus a1. an plus a1. This is the thing we found, just to glance over here. So totally you can see we have written that, added all both the equation, that is Sn plus Sn to Sn. Then we have added the whole terms one after the other, and we have written like this way all the terms. I think you don't have any difficulty in this. Coming to the next step, we have to continue the same way, that is I'll write that next one 2 times Sn I have written as it is. I am changing the color of the pen because you have to clearly have to understand which are the steps one after the other. So I am changing it, just you have to concentrate, because now very important part we have now. So what is that thing we have to write? What is a1? A1 we can write down as what? The first terms, yes? So we can write down directly a, just to concentrate more over here. Next, how we can write down an? An can be written as an formula. So an is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. Remember this formula. So an can be written as a plus n minus 1 into d. So I think you don't have any doubt over here, just to have to concentrate more. So next thing, a2. How we can write down a2? A2 is nothing but a plus how much d? 1d, because 1 less than the 2, that is a plus d. So if you want, you can write down here a2 is equals to a plus n minus 1 is 1 minus, sorry, 2 is n value, 2 minus 1 into d. So a plus 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 into d is d. So a2 can be written as a plus 1d or a plus d. Plus what we have next? An minus 1. So what is an minus 1? The same method, this formula. Instead of n, what we have over here? Instead of n, we have n minus 1. So an minus 1. Remember, an minus 1 we have. So formula will become a plus, in place of n, what we have to write? N minus 1. So n minus 1, again we have minus 1. Minus 1 into d. So it is nothing but a plus n minus 1 minus 2 d. So an minus 1 is nothing but what? A plus n minus 2d. So such a way you have to write down here a plus n minus 2 into d. Next step, what you have? a3 plus an minus 2. This we can leave, we can skip this, or we can write also. If you want, you can write down. So that is a3 can be written as a plus 2 times d plus an minus 2. How we can write down? Similar way we have to put. So n minus 1, no, it is a n minus 2 now. So a n minus 2 is equals to is nothing but a plus n value is n minus 2 of minus 1 d. It is nothing but a plus n minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3 into d. So a n minus 2 is nothing but a plus n minus 3 into d. A plus n minus 3 into d. This one you have to remember. So plus so on. I will write down now because we don't have any place over here. So I will write it down. So here continue. So on it will continue. So next again we have a n minus 2. What is a n minus 2? A n minus 2 can be written as already we have found now. Yes, we have already found over that. So we can write down directly. A n minus 2 can be written as a plus n minus 3 into d plus again what is a3? A3 can be written as a plus 2d plus again here we have a n minus 1. A n minus 1 already found. A n minus 1 is what? A plus n minus 2 into d. A2 is nothing but a plus d. Lastly we want this, and that is the first thing what we have done over here. Same thing, it is nothing but a plus n minus 1 into d plus a, that is a1 is nothing but a. This is the important step over here. If you understood this step, we can go further very easily. But if you don't know this step, then it will be little bit tricky. But you can once again go back and just you can watch this video. You can understand it because I have written on the right hand side how we have got that a n minus 1, how we got a n minus 2. So just you have to glance it and you can understand it. Now continuation part, what we have to do, same thing I will write once again, that is 2 into Sn is equals to, here you can see a plus a, how many times a? That is 2 times a. Understood? So we have a plus a is 2a. Now is rest is similar, n minus 1 into d. So n minus 1 into d. This will be easy. It is not difficulty over here. Directly we can write it down. So next is very important. So this is the first what we got over the first. Second one, here the calculation is needed. So again here a we have, here we also we have a plus a is 2a. There is no difficulty. Yes, yes. Then we have d. So I will write down d as it is. So here you can see this d we have, this d we have to multiply for this n also, this d have to multiply for this minus 2 also. So n into d is nd. Okay, n into d is nd. So n into d nd. So n into minus d into minus 2 is minus 2d. This is the next step. You have to multiply this d with the n also and 2 also. So plus next a plus a 2a plus 2d as it is. This 2d I have written as it is. But here this d I have to multiply for this n also, and d I have to multiply for this minus 3 also. So n into d is again nd minus 3 into d. Minus 3 into d is minus 3d. This also you can put it in a bracket plus next so on I have written. Yes, next plus. Now here you have a, here also we have a, so it will be 2 times a. Then this d have to multiply for this n, this d have to multiply for this minus 3. So we are going to get nd minus 3d plus here we have 2d, that we have to write as it is 2d. Then we have plus a plus a is 2a. D have to multiply for this n, d have to multiply for this minus 2. So d into n is again nd. D into minus 2 is nothing but minus 2d. Next we have plus d. See this plus d I have to write down. So plus again we have a plus a is 2a. Then we have n minus 1 into d. And you may think that we have missed one thing. What we have missed? We have seen. So sir is missed something. You might have think that here 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Here also 2a plus n minus 1 into d, both are same. Yes, we can write at one side and we can do the calculation, it will be easy. And this is also same thing, you can say 2a plus d nd minus 2d, here also same thing here, and this also same thing. Yes, we can combine that and we can write down two times, but what we have in between, we have so on. So when we have so on, it will be difficult for us to combine together. So I am not combining this first term and the last term. Understood? Now we will move on to the next step, that is again the important step. Here if you will glance it clearly, you can understand the first term and the last term we will not change anything, we will write as it is, that is equals to, that is 2 times Sn is equals to these two things. So 2a plus n minus 1 into d, we can't do any change in this, we have to keep it as it is. Why we have to keep it as it is? Because Sn formula we have that Sn is equals to n by 2, then we have the same thing, that is 2a plus n minus 1 into d, so we have to keep it as it is. This is our final answer, it will be useful. So here what we have to do, so here we have 2a, that 2a I have to write as it is. See here, this nd we have, that nd I can write down here nd, but in 1d we are subtracting that 2d. So the greatest sign is minus 2, the number is 2, so greatest sign, that is number is 2, so minus I have to put. Into d, if you are minusing 1d, you are going to get 1d only. Plus, next also 2a, next we have nd, so plus nd, we will keep it as it is, minus 3d, then we have plus 2d. So greatest symbol is having number is 3, that is having negative symbols on minus only. 3d and 2d we have, so we will get the 1d. So next one, plus, so on, plus 2a as it is, plus nd as it is. So next is minus 3d plus 2d, again how much? Minus 1d. Again 2a. Here you have nd, you have to write on nd as it is, minus 2d plus d, that is minus d. So lastly the same thing we have to write as it is, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So this is the next step. So here only one thing you have to see here, this 1d minus 2d in this, here 2d and here minus 3d, we have to subtract and we have to write here also the two things, here also the two things, that is minus 2d and plus d. We have to subtract that and we have to write the answer, that is the next step. Coming to the next step, here we have to write 2 times Sn, then we have that same thing 2a plus n minus 1 into d, and here you can see the same thing, I can write down 2a I have written as it is, but here what I will do, here you can see d is common in both. Yes, d is here common, here also d is common. What I can write instead of this nd minus 1d, I can write down d is outside and inside remain n, and here it will remain minus 1. So what I have done, d I have taken common and I have written outside, and this I have written n minus 1. Similarly over here 2a plus, here also d is common, you can see nd and minus 1d have d common. So what I will do, I will write down outside the bracket, the remaining is n in this, and here minus 1, plus, so on, plus, here also same thing 2a, here also d common, so plus d common, inside will remain n minus 1, n minus 1, plus again 2a is, then we have d common again, remaining inside is n minus 1, and lastly the same thing I have to write. So here it is a clear thing, everywhere if you glance it correctly, you have 2a n minus 1 into d, 2a n minus 1 into d, and here you have 2a n minus 1 into d, 2a n minus 1 into d, everywhere you have 2a n minus 1 into d. So here we have to see that I have already told in example, if 3 is added 3 times, what is the final answer? 12. The same thing we can do. 3 into 4 is equal to how much? 12. 3 is repeated 4 times, so 3 into 4 is equals to 12. Similar over here, 2an minus 1 into d is repeated everywhere. So we have to write that 2a n minus 1 into d repeated how many times? How many times it repeated? So that we have to clearly have to understand there are how many terms in the AP. How many terms in the AP we have taken? So first I have written that an, the what is the an is? An is nothing but we have taken the first one a1, next one a2, next one a3, so on. How much we have taken? Last term is an. So how many terms we have over there? There we have n number of terms. So here I have to write what? N. So there are n such terms. 2a plus n minus 1 into d. How many we have? 1, 2, 3. So on means there are several in this. So how many terms we have? N number of terms. So instead of that writing all this thing, I can write down 2a plus n minus 1 into d into n, means n terms we have. That is nothing but 2 times Sn. Now we have to keep that Sn as it is. We have to shift this to on other side. This n what we have, that I will write first. Understood? Then I can write 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This 2 I have to shift, yes. When I shift this 2, it is multiplication, it will divide. The division I will write on here. So here you have the derivation, that is Sn derivation. What is that Sn derivation? Sn is nothing but n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is your final answer. Like this way we found the Sn formula. Here derivation is simple, but some of the steps are little bit tricky. If you understand how to solve that clearly, you can derive this formula. So it is, I'm not talking about this stuff, it is the easy part. If you understand on 2-3 times, if you write it down once and practice it, and it will be easy. In exam, if examination point of view, if you think that whether it is a necessary derivation for the exam point of view, there is a rare case of asking this derivation. There will be mostly it is a 5% of chance of asking. So how to study it once, if you understand it once, it will not be a bad thing, it will be a knowledgeable thing only. So just you derive this and practice it. And this is all about today's video, the derivation of first n terms of an AP, sum of first n terms of an AP. So this is your derivation. So please support my channel, that is PSM, Perfect Solution for Maths. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Till then, take care.